Hi, my name is Sephardi, and I'm going to show you how to put on a Tallit Gadol, also just called a Tallit for short. First, I'm going to get my Tallit out. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of open it up, and there's going to be four bundles of strings here. These are called your tzitzis. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to place this. I'm going to place the Tallit, sort of unfold it once, place it over my shoulder. Now I'm going to look at each of the tzitzis strings to make sure it's good, to make sure that there's no rips or anything. Rips on the first one, rips on the second one, no rips on the third one, and no rips on the fourth. Oop, hold on. There we go. Now, each of these little tzitzis strings, if you cannot see, they're coming a little bit frayed at the end. What do? Well, what I've done and what a lot of other people have done, it seems to work well for me, is you tie a little knot at the end. So I got this Tallit Gadol secondhand, so it's very good. I got it from a reputable source. It's so therefore, like, the strings are all kosher. This is 100% wool, and someone had already tied some of the ends shut, so I went ahead and tied the rest of them to keep it from fraying anymore. Now, if it frays too much, then you may need to get more new tzitzis on it. But if it's good and there's no cuts for a certain length, it's fine. Now, there's multiple different colors of Tallit Gadol. Mine is white. I personally am Sephardic, so I follow the Sephardic tradition. So my Tallit Gadol is all white. There's also there's many different colors that you can get. You can have some that are some of the traditional colors are black and gray, or like silver, and blue. So it'll be like black stripes, or it can be blue stripes. This one has white stripes on it. Now, I'm going to unfold it. Make sure when you do this that your Tallit does not touch the ground. Don't let the tzitzis touch the ground. You don't want that to happen, because you want to be as respectful as possible. And I'm going to hold something called the atera. Now, this part right here, this white part is the atera. Sometimes these are bedazzled, so sometimes these have some sort of crystals on them. Sometimes they have these little glass panes. They can have whatever. Mine is a little bit more simple, and I really like it that way. So, because for me it represents piety. Some people, what atera means is atera means crown in Hebrew. So some people like to have a bedazzled crown. So I'm going to hold out in front of me. Sometimes these have a blessing in Hebrew written on them. Mine does not. So, but I'm still going to hold it out in front of me and say the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahit atef b'tzitzit. Now I'm going to wrap it. Now I'm going to flip it around myself. I'm going to wrap it over my head. You see how the atera is over my head? That's what you want. Now you're going to kind of flip this up, so that the entire Tallit is over your front. This is just the beginning position. This is not where you end. So you're going to first take the right hand and the two tzitzit that are in the right hand side, flip it over your chest. You're going to then take the left hand, the two tzitzit that are in the left hand, flip them over your chest. Wait for a second. Now release. And make sure, now when you release, go ahead and put the Tallit back over your shoulders, so that there are two tzitzit strings in front and two in the back. Now, you're going to roll from the shoulders. You're going to roll it upwards onto your shoulders. So the Tallit is kind of halfway. It's kind of halfway at, like, the middle of the Tallit is over my shoulders right now. So what this does is it creates two in the front, it creates one tzitzit in the front, and it makes one of the other tzitzit on the back. And this hikes up on your shoulder very easily. If you do it underhand, it will actually slip out and fall off. I've done it from experience. Now, I'm going to roll this one. I'm going to roll up the left side. I'm going to roll it inwards and have it rest on my shoulders. All right. Now, so what this does is now it makes there be four corners. So there's one tzitzit on your front right, one sits it, one sits it on your front left, one sits it, if I can grab it, on your on your back left. It's right here. One sits on your back left, one sits it on your front right, and one sits it on your back right. And it also, if you roll upwards, it actually shows that sits is on the outside. Whereas if you do it like if you roll inwards by hiking it up onto your shoulders, then it does not show that the back sits is. That's very important. Now I'm going to take the atera, I'm going to put it down because I am unmarried. People who, in my custom, people who are married put the atera on top of their head. People who are unmarried keep it down. Now, it's very important that you have the four corners, that you have the four tzitzis on the four corners. So some people like to wear it like a shawl, where it's all four corners are in front of them. That is not correct. Some Tallit Gadols, they're actually made in a shawl style, so they physically can't go around. They physically won't fit on a lot of people. That's why you should make sure that you get one that fits you, and ideally you want to get one that is made of pure wool. Everything from the tzitzis to the Gadol itself. This is all pure wool. So that is how you put it on. Essentially, it's very easy to take it off. So first off, the procedure for praying is you put the Tallit Gadol on, then you put on tefillin, then when you're done praying, you take off tefillin, and you take off the Tallit Gadol. Okay, so you do the Tallit Gadol first, and you do it last. And you can go ahead and fold it up, and make sure to just fold it up, and make sure to try and follow the seams or the fold lines. That should be a pretty good guide. My name is Zephyr Carter, and thank you for watching how to put on the Tallit Gadol. Thanks. Bye-bye.